Hello and welcome back to the channel, David's Insight. So today I'll be ranking all the Miraculous in Miraculous Ladybug, weakest to strongest in terms of their power and weaponry and how useful they'll be in fighting an opponent. Now at number 20 is the Goat Miraculous. The Goat Miraculous special ability is called Genesis, which gives the user the ability to create any object they desire in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable paintbrush, which can be utilized as both a weapon, communicator, and an object to breathe underwater. Now this power sounds good in theory, but in reality, the object they create may not necessarily work and the weapon isn't really anything special either. However, the power is great in creating an illusion and distracting an opponent, but it doesn't hold up enough to be any higher on the list. At number 19 is the Eagle Miraculous. The Eagle Miraculous special ability is called Liberation, which gives the user the ability to free a person from mental or emotional restrictions that limits their actions in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable bull roar, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, a method of transport, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. The weapon is pretty decent, but the power, while interesting, isn't really practical in defeating a villain. Number 18 is the Dog Miraculous. The Dog Miraculous has the special ability, Fetch, which gives the user the ability to fetch and return any arbitrary object that has been touched by the ball in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable ball, which can be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now this power can be very powerful, but you need to have a great accuracy. However, the weapon is pretty useless, which is why it's so low on the list. Number 17 is the Pig Miraculous. The Pig Miraculous has the special ability named Gift, which gives the user the ability to conjure a gift box that the user can open to reveal the target's deepest wish in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable tambourine, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now the weapon is better at defense than offense. However, the power is pretty good in distracting an opponent and putting them in a trance. At number 16 is the Mouse Miraculous. The Mouse Miraculous has the special superpower named Multitude, which gives the user the ability to shrink down and create numerous clones of themselves for an indeterminate amount of time in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable skip rope. This can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now this Miraculous has a pretty generic, useful power. The fact that you get smaller as you multiply could be a weakness, however sometimes being small could be useful. Also, the skipping rope is a pretty decent weapon. At number 15 is the Turtle Miraculous. The Turtle Miraculous special superpower is named Shelter, which gives the user the ability to generate a massive, spherical green force field in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable shield, which can be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now this Miraculous has, by far the best defense weapon and also works great as an offense too. Its power is great for protection. Number 14 is the Fox Miraculous. The Fox Miraculous special superpower is named Mirage, which gives the user the ability to create as many illusions as they choose when their flute is played, in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable flute, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now the flute works as a decent weapon and the power of illusion is really powerful when deceiving, distracting, or to outwit an opponent. Number 13 is the Horse Miraculous. The Horse Miraculous has the special ability named Voyage, which gives the user the ability to allows the user to open portals that they can travel and exit through at any location they desire in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable horseshoe, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. The power is pretty good in ambushing an opponent as a sneak attack. However, the portals seem to work pretty slow. Also, the horseshoe weapon suits this Miraculous. Number 12 is the Ox Miraculous. Its special superpower is called Resistance, which gives the user the ability to be immune to any other abilities in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable mallet, which can be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. This Miraculous has a great power as well as a great weapon. The power is able to make you invulnerable and the weapon is great in intimidating an opponent. At number 11 is the Monkey Miraculous. Its special superpower, Uproar, gives the user the ability to summon a toy-like item that, upon contact with anyone other than the Monkey Miraculous wearer, will cause the victim's powers to malfunction for a short period of time in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable staff, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, a method of transportation, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now this power is probably on the more creative end of the list. Its weapon is also great in offense, and the power shouldn't be underestimated as it disrupts others and is therefore useful in taking down an opponent, specifically one with powers. At number 10 is the Tiger Miraculous. Its special superpower is named Clout, which gives the user the ability to charge their fist with powerful energy in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable bolus, a whip-like weapon with 3 weighted, striped balls on one end. It can be worn as a belt when not in use. This can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. This Miraculous offers an ultimate power of destruction which works as a great offense. It offers a pretty decent weapon. However, I think a sonic scream would have suited this Miraculous better in my opinion. Number 9 is the Bee Miraculous. The Bee Miraculous has the special superpower named Venom, which gives the user the ability to instantly paralyze the target for an indeterminate amount of time in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable spinning top, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, a method of transportation, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. This Miraculous has a great weapon, one of the only ones that allow transportation. Now this power may be simple but is very powerful as it makes it easy for you to take down or get something from an opponent, like a Miraculous. Number 8 is the Dragon Miraculous. The Dragon Miraculous superpower gives the user to transform into one of 3 elements, water, wind, or lightning, in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable sword. This can be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now this Miraculous is extremely powerful, working as a triple threat, offering 3 different elements, and the weapon is also great, working great as both an offense and defense. Number 7 is the Snake Miraculous. Its special superpower, Second Chance, allows the user to go back a point in time as a second chance by sliding the snake on the Miraculous and return to it in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable lyre, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now the weapon is pretty bad in offense, but it can defend a little. However, the power makes up for the weapon. Number 6 is the Peacock Miraculous. The Peacock Miraculous superpower is amicization, which allows the user to manifest a sentimonster, a living creature manifested from a person's emotions, in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is a hand fan, which can be used as a means of communication with other Miraculous owners, as seen in Miracular. The weapon isn't really useful in offending or defending. However, the power is really powerful as you can create your own sentimonster that'll do your bidding in fighting an opponent for you, and this power was best demonstrated in the episode, Emotion. The only downside would be keeping it under control. At number 5 is the Cat Miraculous. Its special superpower is Cataclysm, which gives the user the ability to damage or destroy an object in order to obtain a goal. Its special weapon is the Extendipole, which can be utilized as a weapon, a communicator, a way to breathe underwater, and a method of transportation. Now the weapon is one of, if not, the best weapons. While the power is really powerful and useful to destroy any obstacles you may face. The only reason it's not higher is because I believe there are Miraculous even stronger than the cat. Number 4 is the Butterfly Miraculous. Its special superpower is akumatization, which grants the holder the ability to take an ordinary butterfly and charges it with energy, turning it into an akuma, which is then sent out to give a person with strong emotions superpowers using an object that they're holding. Its special weapon is a cane, which can be used as a means of communication with other Miraculous owners, as seen in Miracular. This Miraculous is also really powerful, being used best, demonstrated in Catalyst. It has a great offensive weapon, and it's also said that the only limit of the Butterfly Miraculous is the one the user puts on themselves. At number 3 is the Rooster Miraculous. Its special superpower and is called Sublimation, which allows the user to gain any ability they desire in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable fountain pen, which can be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now although the weapon is pretty useless, the power really holds up. Number 2 is the Ladybug Miraculous. Its main superpower is called Lucky Charm. It gives its user the ability to create a useful arbitrary object in order to obtain their goal. The Ladybug Miraculous can also purify anything corrupt or malignant as well as repairing damage using the Miraculous Ladybug. In Mr. Pigeon 72, it's revealed that the Ladybug Miraculous holder's powers are limited only by the limits they put on themselves. Once Ladybug learned of this, she invented a new superpower for the Ladybug Miraculous, the ability to create magical charms to ward away akumas from anyone who is wearing them, protecting them from future akumatizations. Its special weapon is a yo-yo, which can be utilized as a weapon, a communicator, a way to breathe underwater, and a method of transportation. And finally at number 1 is the Bunny Miraculous. The Bunny Miraculous special superpower is named Burrow, which gives the user the ability to create a portal that leads into a pocket dimension known as the Burrow. In this space, there are many portals, through which anyone can view and travel to any point in the past, present, or future in order to obtain their goal. Its special weapon is an unbreakable umbrella, which can also be utilized as both a weapon, a communicator, and an object that can be used to breathe underwater. Now this ranking speaks for itself, as time travel is always an extremely powerful superpower to acquire. We've now reached the end of the rankings. Be sure to like, comment your own opinion down below, and subscribe. Also special thanks to the Miraculous Wiki for providing information to go off by. And thank you for watching this video.